Alright, let me introduce myself. My name is Dewa Imran Landari. You can call me Dewayu. Now I would like to give a feedback, comment, and also suggestion for proposal draft from Angger Bagus Utama. And the title about him topic is about the use of online webtoon as a media for student learning in an increasing vocabulary mastering through fantasy genre comic in senior high school. All right. I think about the title of the topic. The topic is so very interesting because this is to analyze about how to implementation line webtoon to increase vocabulary mastering in senior high school. All right. And the first is about the chapter 1. The chapter 1 is about the introduction. In introduction, the first is about the background of the study. In background of the study, I think it's so clear, but if some word is so incorrect, like but, you can write like yet or however. Because however is more polite than but. And next is yeah, in here, in so, in here you cannot delete because that is not polite. You can it can decide the problem lies in the mastery of a vocabulary as the basis or basic for understanding English, which is still lacking in a student, or less motivation in increasing in and then is in here Bagus, good job Bagus. You can write your reason why you choose the topic. I think this could give your good job. And next is about the identification and about the identification of the problem. I think this is good. It is so clear. And next is about scope and also limitation. I think scope and also limitation is so clear because this scope and also limitation, Bagus said how to what the line point with point of the content identification of the problem and the focus research in application in the digital comic like line webtoon to improving student vocabulary. In Buleleng, how about the implementation? I think the scope and also limitation is so clear. And about the next is about the problem of the formulating of the problem. I think this is similar about the research question, but I think still confused in Undiksa the what is that the draft about the in Undiksa about the proposal or thesis or other about the formulating of the problem or research question. If the in Undiksa use a formulating of the problem, you can use it. But if the Undiksa use what is that research question, you can change about two research question. All right. And in the research question, Bagus use a three question. Have a three question, and about the next is about objective of the study. In here, so good because Bagus can explain about general objective and also specific objective. If I not correct, if not mistaken, I still if you have 3 questions to analyze or to want to know, maybe in the specific objective you can use 3 specific objective. Maybe in here. And next is about significance of the study. All right. For the significance of the study, you can divide on focus on it. I mean, don't put in between theoretical significance and practical significance. I think like this. You can make a different part about this is about like here theoretical significance. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, and for practical significance, you can write this. And for practical significance, you can make to focus on a practical significance, adding to a teacher, and for a teacher, for a student, or for a researcher, like here. Maybe you can, or you want to for a teacher, what other, and for student, or for researcher. All right, I think like this. I mean, like this, you can make a different part for a teacher, what is that, and for a student, and for a researcher. All right. Next is about chapter 2. Chapter 2 is about review or relate literature. I think the chapter 2 is not give many comment because it's so good. Bagus can explain about what the relevant study and what the similar study about Bagus want to analyze, and also Bagus. Alright, next is about theoretical basic, and about the theoretical basic is about this study has a 3 theoretical foundation related to this study. They are about vocabulary, reading, and comic. I think you explain it. You can you clear explain like in here you explain about the reading skill, and here you can explain about explain about the comic. But in here you can make a different different part like significant practical significant before. Like you can the first one you can explain about the vocabulary, and then here, because in here you explain about the reading skill, you write about the reading skill, and the last is about the comic. Answer. Right. This here is about the comic. I mean, you can make like this, because this is a make you to be easier to if you want to add about the theoretical review. Like if you want to add the reading field, you can write after that, and also you can, if you want to add about the comic, you can write it. And about the reading skill, maybe you can write about what the benefit, what the important, why we must to have to read, what is that, like what the what important reading skill to every student, and what the benefit, you can write what the benefit about the comic, benefit, and also like you can write the expectation and also the expectation about the comic. And next is about the model of the study. I think perhaps the meaning of this theoretical, I think what is that? Model of this study is about empirical review. Maybe you can I similar here about the empirical review. Maybe you can choose model of the study or empirical review. You can choose ask our lecture, or you use a draft in Undikta also. And for the empirical review, you still you write about the still in the process. Alright, you can give empirical review to more be specific or what you write this, and and then I'm sorry, and then it's about the chapter 3. It's about the method of the researcher. It is about the instrument you use to help to your can. This mean is about what your instrument do you use to more easier to analyze your topic, and this is about you use six instrument like approach, type of the research. I think you choose a qualitative approach. Maybe approach you can give to explanation the type about the qualitative one. Like you can you choose qualitative like narrative, case study, grounded theory, and other. And about the location of the research, I think this is the writer conduct this qualitative research as high good. All right. That is so appreciate for Bagus because you can make a clarify. You make a clarify to me because like the writer conduct this qualitative research at a high school in the Buleleng, and you clarify like the actual location will be explained further, because it has not made observation about the location. All right, I think that this is so good. You make a clarify. Maybe if you want to choose a location, the actual location, you must to why you choose this location. You can give your reason, and maybe in location of the research you can change to a subject or object research. The subject like uh, where you choose your I think I mean maybe the subject of the research is about where the school you use, and the object is about you using research is about the teacher or student or boy. Alright, I think that's all about here. You can just subject and object. Research. I give you yellow symbol to make it here. And next is about the source of data. I think this study made the data as document content result. All right. In here, I get you use observation to get the data, and also and the response is give a and use it. Oh, all right. And also observation, interview, and also give and also question. And the teacher I choose a response because the teacher are all right. In here, I think it's so good. Maybe you can make clear why you use in observation, or why you use question to show up your data. Maybe you can make it clear. And next is about the method of collecting data, method and technique of the data analysis, and the last is about validity of the test or data. I think it's still a process, alright, because you can make clarify in here for the other stage in the process, and for the way you can collect data. Maybe this is method of the collecting data. You can make it to be clear. Why the method about you use to collecting data. All right, I think that's all. You can continue your proposal to make it clear, and I think you can give your good proposal to our lecture. And the last is about reference. I think the reference is so already, because you can sort it according to the other letter, like A until Y. This is so good because it's so I think you use it Mendeley in here. All right, I think that's all about my feedback, comment, and also suggestion for Angga Bagus Utama about the proposal draft. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your watching. I hope my feedback, my comment, and also my suggestion can help you, and you can to understand what I said before. And I think that's all. Thank you so much. See you.